Welcome back to our realm of luxury and genius opulence. Today we are going to take you on a journey inside the trillionaire, Mohammed Bin Salman's favorite sprawling, sumptuous residences. There is no doubt that MBS is a trillionaire on the loose. Not only is he constructing entire futuristic opulent cities across his homeland, but he is also spending billions on luxurious possessions and a lifestyle that is envied by billionaires. Like everything else in his life, MBS residences in Saudi Arabia and overseas are stunning elegant palaces and chateaus, filled with unparalleled enviable luxury and decadence. Stay tuned as we tour these impeccably mesmerizing properties, especially his French mansion, which cost him $300 million to buy and an additional $300 million to make it even more luxurious and unique. Mohammed Bin Salman, MBS for short, spends most of his working days in a massive sprawling compound called the Al Yamama Palace in the Saudi capital of Riyadh. It is also the official royal residence where he spends plenty of time with his wife and children. The modern palace is massive, and the compound itself hosts several buildings. The exterior is a mixture of superb yet humble traditional Arabic and Islamic designs that reflects the nation's culture and heritage. This elegant modern building is beautified with precise geometric motifs and majestic pointed arched windows. The palace is divided into sections, and they are all spacious and luxurious. One of the sections is designed to host foreign dignitaries, and the reception halls are massive, beautiful, magnificent, and even intimidating for the weak at heart. The palace boasts a total of 400 rooms and 600 bathrooms, of which 2 are made entirely from gold and decorated with gems. Of course, only the crown prince and his family can access them. The cool traditional genius palace also features 4 swimming pools, 2 cinemas, 2 separate garages of which one is filled with gold-coated exotic cars, a cafeteria, 1 superiorly opulent royal dining room designed to host up to 200 guests, 4 massive presidential guest suites for hosting top dignitaries, 4 conference rooms, 2 jacuzzis, a spa and beauty center, a hair salon, 3 indoor gardens including a Zen garden, 2 saunas, and a luxury souvenirs and accessories shop. The royal quarters section is separate from the rest of the building. It is quite common to see various pieces of furniture made from pure gold and decorated with the rarest types of gems and diamonds. Even the trash cans are made from pure silver. Everywhere you go, you will find stunning massive chandeliers, rich handmade carpets, and ornate antiques. The palace is simply the ultimate form of extravagance and lavishness that is obvious from the many gold-festooned rooms. The walls are covered with hundreds of art pieces by renowned artists from across the world that are worth hundreds of millions of dollars. There are even rumors that the breathtaking Leonardo da Vinci's Salvator Mundi is hanging in the Crown Prince's gold and diamonds festooned bedroom. He bought the painting back in 2017 for $450 million. The interior possesses intriguing rare energy, not just of opulence and prestige, but also of something indescribable that emits from the synergy of the old and the modern infusion of almost everything. The pristine floors elegantly shine from the reflections of the most unique and expensive Italian marble. The intricately carved ceiling and wall panels add a vibe of extra intimidating, unparalleled luxury. The palace is by all means designed to be a very private fortress of infinite luxury and prestige for true trillionaires. It is currently valued at $1.2 billion. However, if we were to include the massive amounts of gold and expensive artworks present in it to the overall value, it would become worth nearly $2 billion. Mind you that Leonardo da Vinci's Salvator Mundi makes the palace worth around $2.5 billion. MBS and his siblings often frequent the American capital, so naturally, they own the most opulent estate in the most secure, upscale, and exclusive area in Washington, D.C. When MBS bought the Chateau de Lumiere, he literally hit the jackpot. He got it for $12 million, nearly a quarter of its real worth, due to the simple fact that America's richest billionaires do not want to live within close proximity to their tax collectors. Since then, MBS has spent more than $60 million, turning the luxurious Chateau de Lumiere into a blinding opulent abode. It has 8 massive master suite bedrooms, 13 bathrooms, numerous reception rooms, and even a royal-friendly ballroom. No expense has been spared on the fixtures and furnishings, which include highly sought-after antique sofas, crystal chandeliers, and gold-plated statues. Inspired by the finest traditions of European architecture and design, Château de Lumière is a sublime, 24,000-square-foot gated estate with expansive and meticulously landscaped outdoor gardens. Ideally located just outside of Washington, D.C., in the prestigious Great Falls area in Virginia, the chateau is prominently positioned on a fully secured and private 5.5-acre site. Stepping through the massive bronze doors, one is struck by the grandeur and scale of the residence. Château de Lumière, which means the House of Light, was inspired by the elements of the cosmos, which are evident throughout. With uncompromising finishes and flawless details, Château de Lumière is masterfully constructed and superbly appointed with timeless materials and every modern convenience, including custom brick and cast stone, slate roofing, glass mosaics, plaster moldings, imported marble and Brazilian cherry flooring, hand-forged iron, and state-of-the-art electronics. Despite its 18th century grandeur, Château de Lumière conveys every modern desire with a floor plan, ideally suited for both family living and grand-scale entertaining. It boasts a stunning swimming pool, a zen garden with a waterfall, a movie theater, an indoor basketball court, a spa, and a massive garage, in addition to countless other luxurious features and amenities. It even has an elevator that serves all 3 levels of the residence. By all means, the Château de Lumière is the finest estate residence ever offered in the American capital. The chateau is currently valued at $120 million. Since MBS had some serious upgrades implemented that included the use of plenty of gold and diamonds. Mohammed Bin Salman's favorite spot in Europe is France. His residence there is the jewel of his many homes. The Chateau Louis in Paris, which MBS bought for $300 million, has received additional upgrades that amount to $300 million. The chateau was built by the company Cog EMAD in 2011. It was also the same company that entered the new upgrades. Since the 1990s, this company has built and upgraded some of France's most enchanting opulent mansions and villas, such as the Château de Verdurin and the Palais Rose, a world-famous palace built in 1899 to resemble the Grand Trianon at Versailles. More recently, the firm designed and built the Palais Venetian in Cannes. The company teams up with the finest French craftsmen and certified living heritage companies. Each project is tailored specifically to discerning clients, combining famous French elegance and refined art de vivre. It also excels where many others fail, especially in incorporating modern technology in such sumptuous properties to provide the finest trappings of luxury living. From underwater lounges to professional home theater systems with 3D screens and authentic age-old wine cellars built from timeless stone. All electronics in the Château Louis can literally be controlled via the owner's iPhones. The 57-acre walled Château Louis XIV is located in beautiful Louveciennes in the Yvelines department in the Île-de-France region. Numerous companies certified as living heritage artisans and companies took part in constructing and upgrading this immensely opulent magical mansion. The stonemasons used natural stones such as Landvines limestone and fine Saint Maximin limestone. On display in the chateau's Garden à la Française is a stone-sculpted reproduction of the Chariot of Apollo from the fountain in Versailles. The smaller-scale copy of this sculpted group, designed for the King's Gardens by the artist Jean-Baptiste Tabi, retained the proportions and details of the original. It was then gilded in gold leaf. Many 17th-century decorations sculpted in wood embellish the interior. One of the centerpieces is found on the monumental entrance door, sculpted entirely by hand in oak. It depicts the sun god on horseback as a Roman emperor crowned by victory. Several ceilings in the reception halls and master suites depict themes dear to Louis XIV and which appear at Versailles. The painted ceiling of the cupola in the main drawing room was influenced by a never-executed Allègre de l'Aurore conceived by Charles Lebrun for the Château de Vaux-le-Vicomte. The chateau is nestled in an authentic lush green setting. It boasts gorgeous, well-manicured flower beds and embroidered box hedges topiary yew trees clipped into small pyramids, a tree-lined labyrinth, a small farmhouse with goats, a vegetable garden, stables, and even an English-style garden on the lower level. Many furniture pieces in addition to the master bedroom are made entirely from gold. The mansion is now valued at $600 million. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and hit the notification button to get updates on our latest videos that cover the hard-to-track and elusive luxury, net worth, and business issues associated with our beloved, rather secretive celebrities.